Welcome to another exciting Cavalier Easter egg hunt. I thought we would bring in our resident expert here. You probably know him as CW. CW, if you could just give us an idea, kind of lay out the scene, tell us who's competing in this wonderful event, and tell us who you think really has a chance to win today.
Well, thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that wonderful introduction, and so nice to see these great Cavaliers here. The way I see it, the entire field is split into basically 4 divisions. In our top tier, we have the most experienced and the most successful Cavaliers, and that would be the sisters, Boo and Tag. Boo and Tag have both proven themselves in the past to be fierce competitors, capable of being champion at any given time. And I think they both have an excellent chance. In our second tier, we have 2 other sisters, and that would be Bootsy and Lizzie. Bootsy is taking a short break from her nursing duties as a mother of 3 young puppies in order to compete in this event. Lizzie is her sister. Last year, both of them were sort of clueless as to what was going on, but now that they're 3 years old, we figure they're primed for the fight and they're ready to go. In our third tier, we have the 2 old Ruby boys. We have Bracer, who is 12 years old and suffering from not just congestive heart failure, but various physical ailments. Murphy, of course, is a multi-year champion, very successful in the past. He is getting a bit older, and I don't know how much he remembers about hunting for Easter eggs, so we'll see how he does. Finally, we have our 4th tier, which is Mitzi. Mitzi, of course, is the one non-Cavalier in this Easter egg hunt. She's a Japanese Chin, and she really couldn't care less about hunting for Easter eggs.
Well, thank you, CW. We really appreciate your insights as a resident expert, and thank you also for the mask, of course, is great protection for yourself and for us in these pandemic times. So with that, I think we're ready to take a look at the field of play, so we'll be there with them in just a second. And this is the field of play. This is where our Cavaliers and Mitzi will be looking for Easter eggs. We have them hidden in various places around the yard. So if you look around, you'll see Easter eggs cleverly hidden, and we're expecting our Cavaliers to use their incredible sense of smell to find those hidden Easter eggs. We also, just to make it interesting, have a couple of decoys planted. That's a rubber ball. Looks like an Easter egg, but it's a rubber ball. That is an Easter egg. We're ready to unleash them. So I'd say, let's get this hunt underway. Unleash the hounds.
Smell that? Smell the egg, huh? Okay, let's go. Let's go find it.
Tag hasn't forgotten her skills. She's already checking the table to see if anything's up there. We're going to fool her because there is going to be one up there, but it's not there yet.
Tag got one.
And the first egg goes to Tag.
Well, Murphy.
And Murphy close behind.
Good boy, Murphy got it.
And even Bootsy was trying to get in on that one.
All right,
Give
let's go.
Tag a treat.
Tag.
Tag gets a treat. Bootsy, what do you see? And you don't get the point of this yet, do you? Good girl, Tag. Oh, and Murphy. Murphy. Murph. So the first 4 eggs have been located. Tag is winning with 2. Murphy hasn't lost his touch even at almost 16 years old, and he just showed up with an egg in his mouth. And Bracer, who has never been in an Easter egg hunt before, found one himself.
Come on, where are the eggs? Go. Come on, find it. Ted, come on. Bootsy got one.
Bootsy, you got an egg. Give her a treat.
Here, Boots.
Good girl, Bootsy.
Find it. Let's go.
Seems like Murphy can smell, but he didn't quite locate it. Boo just went right by it. And Murphy found another one. Oh, Boo, so close.
Up. Ted got it.
And Tag showing some
Good
real
girl.
prowess. Well, it's halftime during this exciting, I'm sure you have to agree, very exciting Easter egg hunt, and we'll be back to the action after the dogs get a little rest. But while they are getting their well-deserved halftime rest, I thought I would just share with you some of the immense preparation that goes into producing an event such as this one. It all starts here. It's not all that easy to produce the high-quality Easter eggs that are required for a professional Cavalier Easter egg hunt. So we go right to the source. Our egg production staff. And normally they just produce ordinary eggs that don't have any special coloring. But of course for an Easter egg hunt, we want colored eggs. We start out with the coloring of choice, Pa's Classic Colors. And if you're familiar with these, you know they come in a little pill form. So those pills are highly concentrated coloring. We take a mortar and pestle, we grind up the pills, and we mix it with the chicken feed. And then we have a division of labor with the chickens. Right over here you'll see Drowsy. And Drowsy is responsible for producing all of the reds and oranges in the color spectrum. Over here is Sitka. Sitka takes care of the yellows and greens. And Loudmouth Skittles over there is responsible for doing blues and purples. So with a division of labor like that, the only tricky part is training the chickens to eat feed from their own pile. I'm sure you're dying to see how it all turns out. So halftime is just about to end. I think it's time for the Cavaliers to take the field once again. There's a nice yellow one in the forsythia bush. And they're looking. Oh, Boo.
And Bootsy!
Bootsy found the yellow one. Good girl, Bootsy.
Find it, Murph.
I think Tag has another one. Oh, she's close. Has she found it yet? Boo is getting in there. Ooh. Who gets credit for that one? Who's closest?
Boo's in her, it's in her mouth.
Boo?
Yes.
All right, Boo, way to go. Haven't lost it.
Good girl. Murphy!
Murphy got it. We have 2 eggs yet to find. Right now, Tag and Murphy are tied for first place with 3 each. Bootsy has 2, so if she finds both of the remaining eggs, she could win. But right now, it looks like a real heated contest between Tag, and Murphy. I believe Tag has found it.
Good girl, Tig.
She doesn't even want the egg, she wants the treat. Good girl. Now, the interesting thing is, if Murphy should find the last one, we will have to have an egg off to break the tie. This one might prove to be too much of a challenge. Bootsy's going right by it. I think Boo got a sniff of that. Who gets the last one?
Good girl.
And as we say goodbye to another year's Easter egg hunt, it's time for our medal presentation ceremony here with the order of the Cavalier Easter egg hunt. Our champion for 2020, BlackFire, I approve this message, known as Tag.